to say some words, and first of all, as a president of the jury, in the name of all jury members who were invited to participate in the 5 different selections, I want to thank the organizers for this extraordinary event, really. I'm really impressed, and I'm just fascinated, also by the projects being selected, but also by the professionalism you have done that, and thank you to you, to all the volunteers, to everybody who was involved in this very beautiful project. And I hope this project will have a wide range influence, like right now, and maybe a suggestion. Maybe you're going to do a Biennale, because wait for another 3 years is long, but I know you need some time for preparation. But maybe this visibility will make it possible to get some help, to get some institutions that could carry out what we were able to live in the last 3 days. And a little bit sorry for that, I'm a little bit tired because it was very dense, very serious kind of exchange with the presentations of the different projects. There were 5 projects in each category being selected, and the people who, the authors of the projects, they had the chance to present, and I was a little bit sad about the small number that came, and I would wish, like thinking of the quality, that there would be a much wider audience possible. I felt a little bit like having Miles Davis in front of me and being invited in a private concert. So I think the visibility is the price, so that's good. There is something that's going to the outside, that's going to be seen, and I think what you're doing is worth a wide, large public. And I think, why am I so concerned with that? Is because we're talking about architecture, we're talking about our environment, we're talking about how we live the cities, and I think there is, we as architects should be able to show to decision makers, but also to the public, that it's worth investing our environment, investing our efforts, each generation, to give something to the future generation, what's worth living, what's making our cities worth living. And I think in Bucharest you have a lot of spaces. You can see you have great quality spaces, and I think if we architects are able to show, and I think that's, for me, that was like one of the most important motivations for the prize selection, to show that there is something more that can happen when you put it with sensibility, when you put it with a knowledge of the subject of the city you're working in. And we had very, very nice projects. So I'm coming to the projects just very shortly. There were 5 nominated projects in every category. I kind of know what it means to be nominated. I myself was nominated several times, and I was always quite deceived not to get the prize. I mean, I always ask the question, what does the prize mean to the architect? What does it mean? It's a recognition by peers, by other architects. And that's important, because, well, nobody is going to go out and say I'm the best without having kind of some response and kind of some proof somehow. So this is important for the architect himself. But what I have lived is that all the nominated projects, they would be priceable. We had intense discussion. Maybe the most intense discussion was public buildings. You will see we were quite hesitating, and actually there is a lot of issues. There is a wide range of projects, and so I think all nominated projects are very, very good projects, and we had to choose a prize. And maybe one of the motivations I wanted also to share with the other jury members is the visibility and the impact on life of the projects. So I hope you will understand when you see the choice, and thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you.